the documentation will evolve to match like sort of the normal use cases as time goes on. But also other things like this is not a MCP versus LangChain or LangGraph. You can actually use them together. I think right now, if MCP is not being used a lot, MCP plus other frameworks is also not being used a lot. So there's not a lot of examples out there. I know that I found a project about using it with where it's like wrapped, where they're trying to wrap it for use with LangChain. But this is not like an either and. Like the frameworks you use for organizing the agentic workflow, that's not really what MCP is trying to do. MCP is not trying to necessarily conquer that space. They're trying to handle the sort of the deployment, the services that make agentic workflows available. That seems to be the thing that they're trying to do the most at.
Yeah, I think that this is more of an the standard for communication protocols between your tooling and your data source layer than just an orchestration, right? I think the LangGraph and things like that, they're more interested in orchestration and how to do orchestration and make that declarative and things like that. Whereas this one is more about like, okay, once you have the orchestration layer figured out using LangGraph, then how do you sort of standardize on how the LLM is going to invoke the tooling, find different tools, maybe even dynamically, and use them in the whatever graph you're building, or whatever agentic graph that you're actually trying to build for your use case.